Hello, greetings, and welcome to electrical tape. Can you see that? You can't see that. Insulating PVC electrical tape. A multi-tool pair of pliers, a broken security camera cord. What are we doing today? We're going to try and fix it. So this is a BNC, something or other cord, and the birds have chewed through it in multiple places. So the idea today is to cut that off. I'm going to have to get a lighter, hang on a sec. Cut that off, burn the sheath. And then it should just come off. There we go. And now you've got the wires exposed. Now in theory, there should be two shells inside this outer shell, which is there. I can see them. I need to cut them. And then we should be able to splice the two sides. So there's a red and a red and a white and a white. Splice them together and then we're good to go. Alright, there's the red one. And then the other one should be good in its own case. Alright, so we've got the copper and then the red. I'm assuming the red is the electricity, maybe. We've got this other very long cable that goes to the actual security camera, and there is a break there. See? There we go. So obviously I'm going a little way away from that. We have ourselves the red one. Obviously we want the red exposed. White, red, leftovers. Which I'm not sure what the leftovers are. I'm hoping if I just wire them together they should be good. Trying to buy myself a couple more months of these security cameras before I attempt to update to a newer model. Newer type that do not have this many cables and stuff. It's updating to a nicer system. This one's like 12 years old though, so I mean it's served us well. Loud. Alright, red and the red. I'm not sure if there's like a specific way you're meant to twist them. I'm not an electrician. Only one very specific Reddit post has asked this same question, like how do you splice cords together? These specific cords. And everyone's like, just go buy new cables. And they're like, but we've already wired it through the house and the walls. We don't want to get new cables. Alright. You know what? We're going to do a layer on the bottom. Kind of anchor the two together. We're going to start wrapping. Alright, I run out of memory on the other card, so hopefully we're okay. Anyway, we did the red. Red is done. So now we're going to move on to the white and then the whatever these loose ones are. Alright, let's get some tape. I'm not sure to what extent we are meant to have it wrapped. But if I'm going off every single bad backyard job of an actual electrical cable that I've ever seen old guys do in the 90s, then probably not great. It doesn't matter. Alright, last lot is what I assume is either just insulation, some sort of grounding, or the actual power cord. Probably should have left that longer out of cord. I'm going to have to like loop it a little bit. Now we have a safety switch on the house, and when the birds chewed through this originally, it tripped and caused the house to stop powering. So if that happens, then I unplug it and never plug it in again, and know that I'm not a very good electrician with no schooling and understanding. If it does work and doesn't trip the power, that's great. It's just sending a signal and powering a camera. Very low power voltage of a camera. The tape is sticking to everything. Take off the other plastic sheath of it. Wait, we are only dealing with what we need to deal with. Alright, is that insulated enough? The idea is that they're one and then one. So that's all insulated. They had their individuals. All the copper is covered. I turn it on for like a minute, and if nothing happens, I'm going to turn off just to double check everything. Now I'm going to leave the camera on because you guys are going to witness the disaster either unfold or be good. Now, it's hooked up here. It's hanging here. It's hanging here. If anything happens, I need to cut it. If I have to. That's not when it's plugged in though. That's like after. Alright. Now it should be plugged into the camera on the receiving end, and I'm about to plug it into the other end. Alright, it is set to focus on here and here alone. I will be back. Cross fingers. Did you see anything? Did anything happen? I left it on for a couple of minutes. It worked. The connection worked great. There was no heat dissipating here either, so that's great. I'm gonna leave it on. I'm gonna wrap some more so it's all like properly secure and stacked, and then that's it. I have successfully saved myself $25 in cables and learned a new skill of wire insulating for low voltage things. The only thing I'm willing to touch because I'm scared of electricity. I'm not touching anything else. If you need me to do any sort of electrical work for you, don't ask me. Alright, that should be right there. And I'm going to anchor it to the roof so that way the birds do not get to it. It looks appetizing, doesn't it? Yummy. You're not having it. Alright, let me go plug it back in again so I can double check. Alright, it is currently active and live. I'm paranoid as fuck about it, but no, there's nothing loose or anything on it. Alright, you guys don't need to see this. Another project successfully done. I'm slowly making my way through my jobs. Yay.